There we go. Let me just put some music on, and then I will try and work out where we are with this race. Just need to find my soundtrack. Okay. I've joined this partway through, so if anyone has been watching earlier, feel free to fill me in. But not much to see here. Well, sorry. The big difference really is oh dear, Marcy just dying again. Then I was going to say Ratata having a good lead. Presumably Marcy did die in a previous run as well, so a second death is a little bit of a problem for them making up this run back. So still hoping they'll take it a little bit slower now, probably acknowledging the gap is too wide. And I will say Ratata is not in a completely safe position. Leather armor is definitely not a strong one. I'd like to see the nice. I was going to say I'd like to see the throw charm there, and they did it immediately. So good job. They got bombs. They could have just bombed Conga there, but they are going to just do this. Got tagged there. That's not the best outcome, but it should be fine. Conga's taken care of. Just think up slightly more the music, just say if it's too loud. It's 5-1 Red Dragon. The Blood Broadsword, not the fastest weapon, but is giving some regen and a little bit more of a safety margin, I suppose. Five two. No blood drum or anything, so they can just take that giganticism scroll. Oh, a little bit tagged by lightning balls there, but yeah, that's broadsword of regen doing its job really. Probably without it, we'd be in a lot more trouble. I see more sort of Japanese. I'm reading it as Japanese text. I see more Japanese races. I think I did another commentary yesterday with one, so yeah, I don't remember being quite so many previously. So nice to attract a slightly wider group. They already have Leprechaun, do they? I can't quite tell actually. It looks very. Yes, dude. I can just see the bottom of that Leprechaun charm. Clover, so is this, isn't it? Nice Clover. Oh, nice left side scoot. Into Necrodancer using up rats to deal those gargoyles. Having to use the pickaxe to slowly but surely dig it out, but nothing wrong with that. They managed to get the first hit off. So yeah, Marcy making actually quite a nice run back, but not quite the throw they intended. Marcy realizing it's likely over, so just pausing the game, not luring Necrodancer too well, just having to chase him a bit, but doesn't matter too much. They've got the time to do it. Could go for him. A nice throw, nice throw. And that's game one. Now I can actually get my timer up for the second one. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Yeah, it was nice building there. I must admit, I didn't notice it originally was gigantism, especially the custom sprite. Sort of slightly makes it hard to tell when something's gigantic or not. But they got there, and yeah, it was a nice way of taking the stage out as well. Game two then. See if they are. Oh no, they have got on with it already. I need to get rid of my timer then. Off we go. Let's see, Maurcyu can sort of have a little bit less of a yeah, just a little bit of a safer run. Yeah, they're pacing good. Just yeah, the couple deaths. I didn't see how they died the first time, so yeah, it's too late joining. But let's see how this one goes. Nice use of gigantism here again to open the blood shop. Not an amazing outcome, but I suppose you've got the gigantism to speed it up a little bit. So yeah, it might take our golden staff. We do. It looks like Ratata is just going to carry on. Not interested in that blood shop at all. Let's see both angles really. Got a little bit. This shade's being a bit annoying, but Maurcyu does get out all right. Dragon. This is a bit awkward spawn. I hope they can sort of, they've got to be a bit careful, but they have sensibly dug out the stage just to help out. And good to be bringing the dragon towards where you need to go as well. But no leprechaun opportunity. With that ring of gold, that is going to be a slightly annoying challenge for both players in the immediate term. Gonna have to get off that ring really to find a nice ring swap opportunity. Oh, sorry, nice leprechaun opportunity. Minotaur, that nicely handled there to get the leprechaun. Had to drop multiplier, but that's fine. I think I actually realised you could keep heading the shovel against the wall to stop gold from taking. I'll know that in the future. But Deep Blues, I'd say that should be pretty good with the headphones, and it was. Just can rely on the straight up shot. Ratata comes to do this a bit slower, but using a bomb here to one shot. Glass longsword, so a bit more risk here. It's faster. That's Armadillo is a little bit awkwardly placed to get past. I would have been going probably just further up, but got around that. Are they going to bomb the shrine and try and a ring swap? They are. They're going to go there. Well, I was going to say, oh, let's see. They yes, they took the shrine at the same time. Nice little micro optimization there. It's got the dual dagger though. It's not the greatest of outcomes, but not bad. But it's definitely worse. But Ratata did basically ignore that shrine, just pushed on. They could have, but yeah, they used that bomb with the they used that bomb with the, in their Deep Blues fight, so they didn't have the same option, unfortunately. They do have mapping though. Bring a Shrine of Darkness, so they can steal a little bit from the shop as well. But both races pretty much neck and neck. Ratata having a little bit of a harder time getting out, but definitely been plenty of definitely good margin. Nice fortissimo fight. Just sort of shielding themselves from the other enemies, and yes, that is true. I didn't quite notice that, but yeah, the glass torch probably wasn't needed. But swapping weapon here on Maurcyu's end, so going with a little bit more safety again. And they do have the glass shoes. I don't know if I quite remember that as they step in the ice, but did eventually realise. Chainmails, nice armour. Both players finding that. No interest on Ratata's end though of doing that weapon swap. They're just pushing on with a glass weapon, so we'll see if that becomes a problem. Definitely can't really push in the same fashion. Goblin gave him a nice little hit there. So in a danger zone for sure. I wouldn't mind finding some help on Maurcyu's end, but it is neck and neck again. I didn't see where that heal spell came from actually. That is a lovely little regen on Ratata's end. Bomb spell. I think I'll be taking Berserk over. Well, yeah, I've got many bombs, so yeah, Yes, borderline one here, because I don't know where else you're going to get bombs, really. Got to hope for the right spawns in Zone 4. Zone 5 sometimes, but much harder. Into Death Metal, unfortunately they dropped the beat on Ratatazen, so this is going to be a slightly annoying fight with all these armadillos, but they're just sort of dancing around them slowly but surely. Nice done. But yeah, no flawless pulse. I think that's probably the pick. Yeah, I can see reasons you want to keep Berserk, but probably pulse is going to be a bit easier and faster to use more consistently. But yeah, you do lose that potential stage dig later, and also that potential faster kill on Dead Ringer. So yeah, definitely not as definitely trade-offs. So it is actually Maurcyu who's taking the slight lead again. They need some health though. I don't really know where it's going to come from at this point. In a way, it's even more awkward because they don't really have a simple way of opening any crates, any gargoyles. So yeah, they're gonna have to. There you go. They did use their pulse, so that shut me up slightly. But they did obviously have to waste their caster. Oh no, goblin, got away with it. They thank God for that apple. Oh, that's some. Yes, they can still steal from the shop as well, of course. So that's not a bad outcome. Spirit being a little bit annoying. This spider could be annoying, but they did just about time it well. Good sort of level difference now. Ratata getting a little bit more sort of stuck here, but I think they're just taking their time a little bit more, doing a bit more scouting. Did find a food shop, so I have a little bit of safety food wise, but didn't really have time to do the kill. So they will just run with this 4 health. They won't be getting a Gluttony Charm out of it. Yeah, Marcyu's playing nicely here. Just wouldn't mind that Pixie helping them out, and they get it. All the way on to Conga. They could go for the quick kill here. We'll see if they will. They are. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Ooh, regen. What a time to find that. Definitely advantage on Marcyu's end right now, I have to say. But will they risk taking that? I don't think they can't now, or now they can. So thank God they found some extra food. But will they take Boots of Pain? They're not going to take. Yeah, I suppose there's no advantage with that weapon. So I don't know if I would have just taken it on the off chance I find something else, but do understand not taking it at all. Yeah, it's just that with that Ring of Regen giving you that health next level, I didn't really see a trade-off for not taking it unless you were very worried about leaving the level, but we'll see. They're not. Good point. Thank you, Rin. Or maybe it's a prediction, but it's not a prediction. Let's get rid of them. Freeze Frost Dagger on Ratatazen, but he is looking a bit too sizable gap at this point. Probably have to rely on some bad luck on Marcyu's end to lose this. I've seen weirder things, of course. Using the Blood Drum, that's a nice little tactic. Just freezing him in place and then Blood Drumming twice. Handles that nicely. And then we're into Necrodancer. So yeah, this is Marcyu's advantage again for sure. Only thing, the armor's not amazing, so could get a couple bad spawns and be in a bit of trouble, but we'll see. Nice start. Dad got a bit clobbered there. Now Caden's got clobbered. So that goblin. I forget what he's actually called. I think it's a goblin. Yeah, being a bit annoying. But that is Marcyu's win. Well played. Oh yes, I think. Yes, sorry. So I hadn't put one on. Yes, it's 1-1. That's right. Good run. 950. Yeah, good run from both players. I think just the yeah, seemingly I couldn't quite see what sort of slowed them so much on Rataz's end in 4-1, but I think they were just sort of getting a little bit stuck with their weapon choice and um, yeah, perhaps just struggling with the swarms a little bit more. But yeah, um, well, they weren't far behind at all, and then were alive, so definitely put pressure on. Oh, they've gone on a bit. Sorry, I should have reset the timer. I was thinking they would take a tiny bit longer, but no, we're straight on. So into game 3, so you can take the entire set. That's a good one to bomb. I mean, I wouldn't mind the war and fawns at all. I think they're having a think. Okay, so they actually want to spend some money on one of them. Maybe they're gonna go for blood here. No, we're gonna go for peace. Okay, so they're gonna try to get the weapon upgrade. I don't hate that. It's probably not the best outcome. Yeah, I was gonna say I was just about to say the same thing. I'd consider resetting here, maybe yeah, keeping that bomb, and yeah, perhaps they also felt this dash spell missing was a problem. So they've gone and got that. I just wonder too if they might either do it again but keep the enchant scroll itself for a bit longer for a better weapon outcome later, or if they just go for a different choice. They could even bomb the shrine more generally. Just get the ring and fawns, as I said. But might be none of the above here. They might just push on. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one if you do want to. Okay, no, they're going to go with blood weapon and they're going to go with the regen ring. Okay, yep, I can see that being a decent outcome too. Trident's good, but it is a slower outcome in terms of weapon. Yes, yeah, Rastas adds timing. Not the best, so I really need to make this like a feature of guess where the player's going to be by the time the outbreak ends. I think they might have. I think it might be the end of. No, I think they're going to be in the boss room. I reckon. Oh, Maurcyu, Dragon, not being the best. So presumably Ratsta hasn't died either. Definitely get an advantage to them, but dying early enough though, definitely plenty of opportunity to catch up. We have seen, in the sort of first race, Maurcyu can definitely push. That being very irritating. Okay, this time they're gonna blow up everything. Maybe this is like a more aggressive line if they feel like they have to go on. Now they are a bit behind. Okay, they're in 2-3. No, way beyond minus and a minus count. Where'd that come from? That's a big advantage. But also dangerous. We'll say with this blood flail, that will probably help with some good crowd filling. But yeah, I would love to know where that flail came from. Sorry, I would love to know where the minus cap came from. Less interesting to fail. Let's see if let's say Master can find it. It'd be a bit of a shame if they were seeing ads at the same time and don't get that bit of information. Yeah, Master is just pushing there otherwise. I'm a bit curious of the yeah. Not sure if yeah, maybe that's when they'll go murder. I was trying to work out if the blood shovel came from the blood shop on Mattison's end, or if they yeah, if they got it from the shrine boss room or somewhere else, but not completely sure. Obviously, could have spawned otherwise. Secrets. secret shop in the blood shop, but sorry, in the food shop, but no help there. Okay, transmog. So maybe this is where they get a few things. I wonder. Yeah, that could be where that. Yeah, again, I didn't quite see if they did bomb the shrine room and stuff. Because I'm also thinking that might have been where the Miner's Cap came from if they transmogged the Crown of Thorns. So I would suggest that's quite an aggressive play, but that might have been what they did. I don't know for certain, honestly. But anyway, they're pushing on nicely. Ratata into Deep Blues. Dealt that nicely. Probably gonna try and see if they can get something else. Oh, some armor. That's a nice reward. Probably wasn't the top of their list, but does give them a lot more safety. Okay, Obsidian Trident on Marcy's end. Isn't this a peace ring making those bosses a bit nice and easy? Nice use of dash there. Really nice use of dash. I think definitely Marcy realizing the need to push. So yeah, unfortunately not getting the same components of the build as Ratata, but making good use of what they have. This is going to be awkward. Yeah, nice to get the goblin. Oh, classic bounce pad trap. So I did sort of have a half second of seeing what was coming, and then it came, unfortunately. But yeah, trying to push hard, didn't really have any health margin. Bit of a shame too, because they were only a room, or sorry, floor away from getting that armor, which would have helped out quite considerably. So it is again on Ratata, and it's definitely their advantage. Let's just see if they can wrap this up. They're pushing pretty well this cap, honestly. Definitely able to just sort of tank some of these hits. Getting a little bit of regen, not a ton, because they've only got one of the flail, but making good use. Blade Master's been nice and awkward as ever. I will say the boots they picked up is pretty nice little help for that blood flail, just giving it just enough damage to actually clear some enemies at least in a semi-quick fashion. I wonder if they're going to particularly wait around. Doesn't like it. No real slow play procedures here. No idea if they killed. Yes, I think maybe Rin's suggestion of they killed the shop earlier being right here, because they don't seem to be checking anything at all. So I guess they had a very fruitful shop somewhere and decided it wasn't worth paying gold. And necessarily hated the swaps that obsidian heart, but do understand the safety here and the regen. Might be a little bit more awkward in this fight though. Not good. Yeah, they're doing lures here, and they could have done left side. And I suppose with a snaggy weapon, maybe they judged it was a little bit too tricky. They are using that flare nicely though, just guiding Dead Ringer where they need. Nicely handled. Into Necrodancer. I think Maurcyu just stopping, seeing where this goes. I think probably realizing, especially that health margin, it's looking a little bit tricky. But Dad is always the risk, and they did get a bit untagged by that dragon there. Didn't take the time either to give Dad any safety of that flail, so he's a bit less useful of a damage output, but going okay. No major dramas here. Chasing Necrodancer around a little bit, but can corner him here. Nice use the dash spell, and that's the game. Well played. That was a speedy run again. Absolutely. Yeah, 840 is never, well, 852. Never a bad run at all. I think that's it in terms of the schedule. Yep, apparently I'm next in 8 hours, so. GG's both races, so yeah, 2-1 to. I haven't actually given. Wait, turned off both loose there for Ratata. Didn't mean to do that. 2-1 then to Ratata. Yeah, closely contested. Yeah, just deaths and Maurcyu in the first two in their two losses being the sort of key difference really. So they're back into more general Necrodancer on Ratata's end. I'm going to wrap up here because it doesn't seem like there's any more matches. So, there'll be more later. Keep an eye out on condor.live if you want to see the schedule. Okay, have a good rest of your day, everyone. See you in a while.